We are in the era of a new normal while we classroom teachers are stuck with a new problem. We are now being given the responsibility to teach full-time, either in person, online, or through a hybrid model, which can feel very overwhelming. So today, I'm going to give you a guide on how you can set up the most important tool that you are going to need regardless of whatever teaching model that you are using, so that you can feel somewhat organized as we step into this new school year. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited that you made it here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you didn't already know, my name is Deborah and my channel is dedicated to helping teachers like yourself learn transformative ways on how to boost their careers. So if you fall under this category or you just genuinely enjoy content like this, then you're definitely in the right place. Definitely hit that like button if you are enjoying what you're viewing, so that I know that you enjoy content like this and I can put out more. Also, I just want to take a little second to talk about Canva just a little bit. This video is not sponsored in any way, but Canva, if you want to sponsor me, go right ahead. So Canva, if you haven't heard of it before or you haven't had a chance to use it, this is your lucky day. Canva is an online creator tool, and basically you can make anything with it. Think of Google Slides and PowerPoint plus 10 times more amazing features rolled up into one platform, guys. You can use this to create anything, and we're going to be using it today. The best part about Canva is that it has a teacher program, which means teachers can get Canva Pro for free. Yes. All you have to do as a teacher is to type in Canva for Teachers in Google and click on the link, fill out the form, wait 48 to 72 hours, and then you will be verified to get the Canva Pro version. This version is basically all that Canva has to offer as a creator tool online, and oh my gosh, it is amazing. If you already have a Canva account and it's the normal account, you can still fill out the form as a teacher if you are a teacher, and you will be verified for the pro version for free. So definitely jump on this bandwagon. You don't want to miss out on this. Also, congratulations are in order for our first winner of the Teacher Career Challenge. Yes, congratulations to Eva for winning the first spot on my Teacher Career Challenge giveaway. I am super excited for you, Eva. I can't wait for our chat. If you haven't heard about my challenge yet or the giveaway and want to learn more, then definitely stick around because I will be talking about it later on. But right now, let's head into our tutorial. Alright guys, so let's head into this tutorial. I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible, but still full of valuable information that you can use to start creating your own teacher website. Alright, so let's get into this. The first thing we're going to do is to access our free Google website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Google Apps section here and click Drive. And that automatically takes us to our Google Drive. Now we are going to click the new option right here, go down to the more, and there you have it, Google Sites, right there. And we're going to click that, and we are taken straight to our free Google website. Now, if you do not have a Google account, this is the perfect time to get one. It is totally free to sign up for one, and once you have a Google account, you will have access to build a free Google website. And make sure that you are logged into your school account while you're doing this so that you are creating the website on the right account. All right, guys. So let's head into this tutorial. I'm just going to go over a few options that are important for you to keep in mind. The first is this untitled site right here. This is basically the name of your site. So you are going to change that. Make sure it's the first thing that you change once you get into your site. The best thing to do is to title it your name, so your classroom name, Miss Asama's class, for example, that would be me. So the best thing to do is to title it your name. All right, now we're going to go to these sections right here. This is the undo button and this is the redo button. This is very important because it's the preview. If you click it, it will take you to the preview page. Now, this website option that Google is giving teachers is completely accessible for everyone because they have made the viewing the website in 3 different formats. You have the normal computer large screen, you have the tablet screen so you can see what it looks like, and you have the phone screen so you can see what exactly it looks like on a phone. So this is very, very useful for you, especially as you're creating your website, so you can see and check what it's going to look like for your students and their parents. So make sure you remember that preview button right there. This is going to be the link of your website. Right now it is inaccessible because we have to publish the website first before it will become available. So it's gonna be like this until we publish the website, and then we'll be able to copy the link and share it to other people. This is the share with others option. This is amazing if you are team teaching, okay? You can click this button, add the teachers that you want to have access to this same website, okay? And they will have access to it. You can change it to them having access as editors to the website as well. Now, an advice that I would give you is that if you are team teaching, have just one website that you guys will all access and have for your students. It is pretty easy to do, and honestly, it saves a lot of your time and energy. And the best part is you can all take turns to update the website. So yeah, definitely think about that if you are team teaching. This is the settings options. If you have time, definitely go through all of the settings. They are very crucial to setting up your website to be exactly what you want it to be. And this is the more options. Definitely take time to go through that as well. If you need more help, definitely take a tour of the website so that you can see and learn about things that I may not be able to discuss through this tutorial. Now let's head to the very fun part of this website, okay? And that is this amazing sidebar. I mean, look at it. It is pretty amazing. Very accessible. So the sidebar includes 3 important headers: the insert, the pages, and the themes. Now, insert basically covers everything that you can insert into a page of your website. So for example, you can insert a text box, all right? Basic. And remove it. You can insert an image, you can upload an image, or you can select from your Google Drive. You can embed, so if you want to embed a link to something else on a particular picture or word on your page, you will use this tool to do so. And free access to your drive, immediate access to your drive right there and then. All right, if you want to add something from your drive onto one of your website pages. Very simple, very accessible, very practical. Now the next part is the layouts, especially if you are someone who has never created a website before, or creating a website just basically stresses you out. This option is definitely for you. It is basically a drag and drop. They have made it so easy so that you can feel very comfortable, and it can be a very seamless process to create your website. So for example, let's click a layout that we can use. Amazing, right? You can basically add whatever it is that you want to add into this space. You can name it whatever it is, and you can add more information if you want to do so. Now, the best part about this is you can, select a background for this entire section, okay? You can select an image to upload that will go behind the squares of this section and make it customized for you, all right? You can customize the words, that is the fonts of this section, to however you want it to look like, all right? Can you see that? That is amazing. You can change the color of the background if it's just the color of the background you want to change. Totally amazing. You can duplicate the section, all right, to make it more on the specific page that you are working on, or you can just delete the section if you do not want it. Now, if you have a section but you just want to remove one part of it, you can click on that part and delete the group. And there you go. You have exactly what you're looking for. So this is pretty basic, pretty easy drag and drop layout options or templates that you can use for your website. Pretty amazing. Now, if you scroll down some more, you will see some other options. You can have a table of contents if you want to have that. You can have an image carousel, for your cover page. You can have basically whatever it is that you want to have for any page that you are working on. So I know I previously did not discuss this, so I will do it quickly right now. This page that we are on right now is the cover page of your website. So it's going to be the front and center page that your students and parents are going to be seeing once they click on the link of your website. So this is your website header, and this is the remainder of the cover page. Now, you have an amazing option to change the header type. All right, you can make it a whole cover, so it's just the cover page that they will be seeing. You can have a large banner, you can have a normal size banner, or you can have just the title of your website available. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And you can click out of that when you're done. All right, you can also change the image of your header by uploading an image that you already have pre-made. All right, especially if you are into customizing your website for the theme that you've got going, this is the way to go. Or you can select an image from your Google Drive that you already have ready to go. All right, guys, I hope that was easy to understand. Let's go to the sidebar again and go to the pages section. Now, this pages section is where all of the pages of your website is going to be displayed. This is going to be easy access for you so that you can click on whatever page it is you want to have access to and get right working on it. Okay, and then this is the themes option. Now, the Google websites has a very limited amount of theme options available for you. All right, but you can basically pick whichever one you want to work with or work on to create your website. So, for example, if you click on whatever theme that you want to use, you will see there is a color grade option. So there is a way for you to change the color grade options, or should I say the theme colors of your website, so that they match whatever theme that you are working with. Okay, so you can do that, or you can change the font styles. Now, I will definitely let you know that Google Websites has a very limited amount of fonts available for you to use. So if you are planning on creating your website only on Google Websites, that means you're using only what they have available. Keep in mind that the options are pretty limited. But if you want to have your own different fonts showing up on your website, there are different ways to do that. You can create whatever images or whatever that you want on a separate document, maybe PowerPoint or Canva, download that and upload it to your website, and you will have what you want displayed. That's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you some pretty quick tips that you can use to start setting up your website. So the first thing that I'm going to personally do is to change this header. Now, I could either decide, okay, to change the header and write, my class name. I can choose to do that. And I can just have that with the header, or change, the colors right here or the font style and have that ready to go. Maybe change the color of the background. But I wanted to display my theme the way that I want it to be displayed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore, okay? And I am going to take a snapshot of this banner size because I'm going to need it for when I'm creating my banner on Canva, all right? Now there's another option right here that you can have to add your logo. All right, if you have a class logo or a school logo, you can definitely add it over here. I don't want to add any logos, so I'm going to leave that open. But if you do have a logo and you want it displayed, maybe for easy access for your students and parents to be able to recognize your classroom and all of that, then definitely go ahead. So what we're going to do now is hop onto Canva to create the things that we need. All right, so this is what it is. Now, this will be kind of what you will get, a Canva Pro profile, not website, and it is amazing. You have options to create tons of resources and things. So I'm going to show you a quick way to create your banner. So all I'm going to do is to click on the create a design option. Now I'm doing this because the Google Websites banner has a specific dimension rule that we need to follow. So that's 800 by 125. Create a new design. Alright, so now we have the blank banner option ready for us. Now in order to do this right, even though we have the dimensions ready, if you're using Canva, you still have to use the screenshot. So remember when I did the screenshot? Yeah, exactly. So you're going to use the screenshot and you're just going to widen it to fit on the banner, okay? And the best way to do this is exactly in this format. Now this is going to enable you make sure that you create a banner that is going to fit into the Google website option. Now what I like to do is to create a transparent version of this screenshot, all right? And I will highlight it and lock it. Now, if you guys want a tutorial on how to use Canva, definitely let me know in the comment section and I will get right on that tutorial for you. But I'm just going to quickly show you guys how I'm going to create this. So now that you can see that the option is locked, I'm going to increase the size so that I can see exactly what I am making. All right, so I have a particular way I want to do this. Now because my class is called 3rd grade monsters, I have a monsters theme, guys. Yes, I got this off of Teachers Pay Teachers during the back to school sale. So I will link down the store where I got these beautiful clip art options so that you can check it out if you are interested. But I'm gonna go right ahead and set up my banner to be exactly what I want it to be. I'm going to make sure that I have borders for it. I'm going to duplicate that border and make sure that it's even sized. All right, I am going to make sure that I have a background that I want displayed behind the information that I'm going to put on my banner so that it correlates with what I'm doing. Okay, so I want that to be purple. So I'm gonna click a quick square to do that. Now I'm going to go back to my uploads. Now because I'm saying 3rd grade monsters, okay, my theme does not allow for me to have numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the text options and I'm going to click the closest thing that I have to this monster thing that I've got going on to have my 3. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and put that RD option there as well so that I can have the rest done. Now I'm going to come back and show you guys exactly what to do after you write down the theme or the name of your class. Alright guys, so my banner is ready. The next thing I'm going to do is to click the download option and save it as a PNG. But instead, the easiest way to do this would be to screenshot my banner so that I have the correct dimensions ready to go and I have it clear and cut. Because sometimes even if you download the image on PG, when you try to upload it on the Google website, it may not come out as clear as you want it to come out. So we are going to go back to the Google website, okay? We're going to go click on change image and upload. And then we are going to choose the screenshotted version of the banner to upload. Now, if you notice that the Google website has this adjusting for readability option, but most of the time this option usually makes your image a lot blurrier than it needs to look. So what I prefer to do, and it also makes it darker, so what I prefer to do is to remove that so that my image is bright and shiny when my parents and my students are coming in to view my website. So there you go, I have my banner ready to go. So the next thing I want to do is to make sure that I have my other options available. So I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to put in some templates, some layouts. Okay, so I want to have different options linking to different specific things. I'm going to duplicate this section. Now what I will do is to also take a screenshot of the dimension of this picture box right here so that I can upload it to my Canva. I want to plug in some picture covers that will go with this button options. Okay, so I've already done that. I've taken a screenshot, and we're going to head back to Canva. All you need to do is just to add another page. You don't need to make a whole different project when you're doing stuff like this. So I already have my screenshotted square from the Google page. Now as I'm adding it, I want to make sure that I am not changing the dimensions of the square. So all I'm doing is just dragging it from the diagonal sides, okay, if you notice that. And that's how I make sure that the shape stays the same. And in order to be sure of the square itself, I'm going to darken the other parts of the banner. And like I did previously before, I'm going to make it transparent, and I'm going to lock it in place so that it doesn't shift or move as I create my cover pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some cover pages using some of the images that I also got that go alongside with my monsters theme. Look at that. How cute are they? So I'm going to go ahead and use some of the images to create a bunch of cover pages. The first one is going to be Meet the Teacher, obviously. Alright guys, so that's what I've come up with for my Meet the Teacher, and it's pretty simple to make. Like I said, I can make a full-on Canva tutorial for you guys so you can understand how to use Canva to create all of this. But basically all I did was I used the pictures from the clip art that I've gotten before, put them on the square. I made another square, okay, to go behind the image, and I increased the image. Actually, I changed the image twice, and I made a little cute banner over here just to title what this whole page is all about. And all I did over here was just to copy or duplicate the page so that I don't have to create that whole entire process again. All I can do is just delete, what I had done before and put another image for the next cover page that I want to do. So I'm going to create the covers that I want to plug into this website, and I'm going to check back with you guys.
Hey there guys, did you know I was running a teacher challenge? Today is your lucky day because I'm spilling all the beans. I'm running a free teacher career challenge where you and teachers like yourself can set up the goals that you want to achieve this coming school year and find your vision for your career. Now this challenge is unusual because it literally takes 15 minutes to complete. Plus, you haven't even heard the best part. I'm hosting a giveaway with this challenge where 8 lucky teachers will win a career development game plan session with me, and 2 lucky teachers will win a copy of my new ebook titled The Ultimate Teacher Survival Guide. This guide basically has a lot of the steps, tools, tips, and templates that you will need to start off teaching online on a solid foundation. Plus, there are free updates. If your heart is pumping and you are as excited as I am, definitely check out the link in my description box and jump into this challenge. Give yourself an opportunity to boost your career and win a giveaway all at the same time. So if you're feeling fired up, let's head back into our video.
Okay guys, so as you can see, I decided to remove the titles from the images, and I'm just going to take a snapshot of the cover images like I did for the banner previously. Now this is going to help me to plug in these covers
very seamlessly into my Google website so that I am able to have the dimensions that I want and also be able to have my cover images exactly the way that I want them. So I'm just going to do this very quickly. Alright, so once I'm done with that, I will head back into my website and I'm going to click on the plus button and I'm going to choose the upload option. And that way I'm just going to plug in one by one my cover images. So now we have our cover pages. Now we're just going to quickly title what these are. So I'm going to say meet your teacher over here. And I'm going to bolden that, make sure it's bolded. And I'm going to choose the type of size font that I want. So either I want it to be a title or a heading, whatever it is that I want it to be. That's what I'm going to do. Now you can also create your own title pages, or should I say covers for that, and you can just insert it, but I'm going to use the font that they have to make this. Lesson learned, guys. Make sure you are making your titles or your topics in the correct boxes. Alright, so another one is don't click the enter button if you are trying to move down some words. It's not worth it, trust me. So you want to make sure that all of your information can fit into the box, and you want to make sure that it is all the same size. So if you write something and it's not going to fit, you might have to change all of your little headers over there. Okay, so we're going to move on. Alright, so that is all that I need basically for my covers. I don't need my cover page to have too much words in it because I want it to be, like I said, user friendly for my students and easy to access. So there you have it. There goes my cover page for my classroom. Now I can make a little change just to have a little break in between my sections. So what I want to do is I'm going to move this text box section up here, and I'm going to write some important information that I want my students to notice and their parents once they come onto my website. So personally, I want to make sure that my students and their parents have access to my Meet the Teacher event. So I'm going to put that option at the top and make it accessible for them so that it's kind of like the first thing they see, because it's the beginning of the school year and I want them to be able to access this event quite easily. So I'm going to put it front and center for them. And there I go. There I have everything that I need for now for my cover page. Now I'm going to show you how you can create different pages. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to click the pages option. Now we are going to click new page. Now you can see that you have two options. You can have new link or new page. So I'm going to click new page and I'm going to title it Meet Your Teacher. You can have an advanced information on here, but I don't need that. Now you can see that your new pages will have the heading that you already put for your cover page. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete that text box because I want the whole header theme to flow through all of my pages. All right, I'm going to add all of the pages of all of the buttons on my home page that you see right here so that we can access them really quickly. Now, a good thing to note is that as you are creating your pages, make sure that they are in the order you want them to be. So all you need to do is just drag and drop like I'm doing right now. I'm dragging and dropping to make sure that my top banner over here is displaying the order in which I want my headers to show. Okay, so I'm going to do that really quickly. There you go. Now, a little trick that you can do, okay, let's go back to the home page. A little trick that you can do to make sure that this does not show up and kind of mess up your pretty little header like this is to click on the options. Now, these 3 dots are the options for each page, and you can hide from navigation. As you can see, it doesn't show up here. So all I'm going to do is to hide from navigation all of the pages. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can make sure your parents and your students have access to these pages. Now you've hidden everything, all right? And now it doesn't show up here. Pretty awesome, right? So the next thing that you want to do is to go ahead to the insert. You're still at your cover page. You want to click your little image over here, and you want to insert link. Now immediately you click that, you have all of the pages that you created, so you can pick whichever page you want to link to this cover. So I want Meet Your Teacher over here, and I click apply, and as soon as I've done that, anytime my students click on that image, it takes them straight to Meet the Teacher. All right, so let's go to the preview and let's check it out. So we're gonna go to the computer version. I'm gonna click Meet Your Teacher, and it takes me straight to the Meet the Teacher page. Pretty awesome, right? All right, so I'm gonna quickly do that for all of the little pages that I have going on, and then I will catch you guys in the next set of our tutorial. All right, so we are done. Can you see how cute that has made everything? Now we can quickly access our Meet the Teacher page on the sidebar because you are still in the editing phase. Now, a great way to make sure you set this up is to, again, go to the insert options and insert a layout that you think fits what you want to achieve over here. So I'm going to upload. All right, now I'm going to increase the size of this picture because I want it to be full length. All right, and there I go. Now I can go ahead and write my name. Now this page can be my introduction page. This is where I plug in all of the information that I want my students to know about me, what I want my students' parents to know about me, and all of that fun stuff. And another thing you can do is to make sure that your audience, that's your students and their parents, feel like they're in the right place. You can plug in a text box over there, and you can move your text box to the top, and all you got to do is just edit that text box and just repeat the title of this page. That way they know that they're in the right spot, okay? And they're not confused. So this is a great way to set up each individual page so that your parents and your students have access to the information that they desire to have. So I really hope that this tutorial was super duper helpful. I really hope that it has helped you to realize that making a teacher website can be super duper easy, super fun and exciting. You can make it to however you want it to look. You can make sure that all of your covers and links are accessible, and your students and their parents can also be able to view your website pretty easily on whatever device they are looking at it from. Now, just to mention a little bit, if you notice, the header is pretty cut off when you use the phone format, and that is just how it's going to show up on a phone. There's really nothing you can do about it. So if you're good with that, I'm good with it. You can leave it as is. If you leave the normal header with the theme option that we chose before, it will definitely format into the phone dimensions so your students can see it clearly. But if you want to plug in your own format, if you want to plug in your own cover and title pages and all of that, go for it. This is your website. You create it to be whatever it is that you want it to be. Okay, guys, another option is, instead of linking your image, you can link either your image or the title, or you can link both. just in case people don't know where to click in order to access the pages. So you can do that. Once somebody clicks on the image, it will be the image and the title combined instead of just the image, as you can see. Alright guys, that is it for our tutorial. It is pretty simple and sweet to create a Google free website as long as you have all of the templates, your theme ready to go, as long as you have a great space to create what you need for your website templates. That's either PowerPoint or Canva for teachers. You can do basically anything for your website. So definitely let me know down in the comments section if you loved this tutorial, what theme you're going to be using for your own website, and if this tutorial helped, and also if you guys want a Canva tutorial so I can get right on that.
And there you have it. Setting up a teacher website can be draining and time consuming, but I promise you that once you have it set up, your life will become simpler, planning and scheduling things will become easier, and you will feel a lot more organized. The best part is that once you have your teacher website up, it will become the best and most reliable source of information and basically a communication hub for your students and their parents. If you enjoyed this video, definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can get more videos when they pop up. Also, don't forget to jump on the challenge train, guys. If you want to win this giveaway and you are feeling like you want to boost your career, jump into this challenge. The link is in my description box. Winners will be announced on my Instagram story, so if you aren't following me there, this is your opportunity to do so. The link is also in my description box, and I can't wait to catch you in my Instagram stories. Also, check out these two videos on the side to get you started on online teaching. As always, guys, have fun teaching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.